Who wants to start?
Well, I guess as far as non-conference road games, this is about as big as it gets.
And the great thing about this is it prepares you for the Big 12 because they'll have a great crowd. It'll be a hostile environment, and they're a top 25 team and should have a great year the rest of the year as well.
This stretch you're in, how big are they for the RPI?
Well, these games are huge for the end of the season from the standpoint it can give you some quality wins. At the same time, if you lose them, it doesn't hurt you, and it does help your RPI either way. It just helps a little more with a win.
What do you learn about your team from games like this?
Well, these are the games that help you really evaluate your team and what you need to work on, what you need to get better at before conference play, and hopefully gives you an idea what you're going to need to do to be successful in conference. What offenses and defenses work against other top 25 teams.
But what do you see from Xavier?
Well, Xavier, we see a lot of similar players from last year. So Blewett and McCura are two of the best players in the nation. I think those two, as a scoring duo, have scored the third most out of any duo in college basketball. So both of them are extremely efficient. They do it in a variety of ways, but they set the tone. And then inside, very physical. Last year, they out-rebounded us 47-35. And with 10 minutes to go, we're down one, and then we played a great last 10 minutes of the game. So we need to do a better job on the glass, make sure we do a good job containing those guys.
How nice is it going into this game, coming off of a win like y'all had over Creighton, and then having some time off?
It's always better to go into a game off a win. I can promise you that. But it was great going into the holidays after winning the championship. Everyone's in a good mood. Coaches' wives really appreciate wins going into the holidays. Seems like coaches help out more with the dishes and are a little more congenial with everybody. But it was good to have that feeling and then get back and practice the last couple of days and work on some things we needed to work on.
How did you feel like y'all played there? In those two games.
Always things you can do better, but really impressed with first game. We played really well for 30 minutes, 34 minutes, and then a lot of resolve of the guys not to panic, not to ever crack and let Wisconsin take the lead. So really proud of that performance at the end because they had all the momentum, Wisconsin. Then you flip the script and we weren't as good against Creighton. Then the last 10 minutes of the game were really good, and the last 5 minutes outstanding. So two different scenarios, but both showed the toughness, grit, leadership, chemistry of the team.
How about the way King played? What does that show as far as his potential?
Well, King's shown those flashes of brilliance against Louisville, against USC, against Creighton. So we just hopefully we can get more and more consistency out of that because he's more than capable.
Coach, how deep are you going into the rotation now? How comfortable are you?
Well, we got 8 scholarship players, and I'm pretty comfortable with them 8. Every game, those guys all play and contribute, and it's a great experience and playing time situation for all of them. At the same time, it makes it a little tough in practice when you get a guy injured or 2 injured, and you just need to stay healthy. And we've been doing less contact drills in practice because of that.
Are y'all healthy going in?
Yep. So, yeah, knock on wood.
You talked about the rebounding. They out-rebounded you last year. You don't have Motley this year. How big is that to match them on the boards, I guess?
Well, definitely, first of all, when you go on the road, especially for the first time, home teams are more aggressive, especially early in the year, and we need to make sure that we do a real good job being physical with them because they're a physical team. And, Wisconsin, Creighton are 2 teams that hopefully prepared us for that. And Creighton had a home crowd, so that was something different. But I know with us, if you're giving up second chance points and with the 2 great scores that they have to begin with, you're in the world of hurt. So we got to do a good job limiting them to being one and done. They have the 8th best offense in the country. They don't need second and third chances.